Hello everyone, welcome to Python tutorial. In this lecture, we are going to see what is Python, why Python, history of Python, different versions of Python, features of Python, different Python IDE, types of applications, Python career opportunities, and companies using Python. So let's start with what is Python. Python is a programming language. It is an interpreted high-level general-purpose programming language. It is also called as object-oriented language as it supports object-oriented approach to develop applications. It is also called a simple language as it provides with simple syntax to write a program and also provides with high-level data structure. It is a multi-purpose language. It means that we can develop different types of applications using Python. Next is interpreted language. It means the debugging and the development of the software using Python is very fast compared to other applications because there is no compilation step. That's why the development and edit, test, debugging cycle is very fast in Python. So in short, we can define Python as a programming language, object-oriented, simple, multipurpose and interpreted language. Next, why Python? Why Python is so popular language? The reason behind this is, first is compatible with different platforms. Using Python, we can work on different platforms like Linux, Unix, Windows, etc. This makes the Python portable also. As well as we can say Python is platform independent. Why? Because Python program can be developed on any operating system and executed on any other system. Next is simple syntax. As Python is similar to English language, so it has a very simple syntax. So the person who is not having any knowledge or any experience of programming can also learn Python directly. You don't need to have any programming knowledge. If you have, then it is good. But if you don't have, then also you can learn Python. Next is readable and maintainable code. Because of the simple syntax, Python is readable. It allows the developer to write a program with very less lines than some other programming languages. As Python provides us with simple syntax and it is similar to English language, it is very easy to maintain the code. You must have seen in other languages, while writing a code, we required curly braces, whereas in Python, we don't use any kind of curly braces. Next is interpreted language. Python runs on interpreted system. It means the code can be executed as soon as it is written. Now let me tell you what is the difference between interpreter and compiler. So compiler transforms the code written in high-level programming language into machine code at once before the program runs, whereas interpreter converts each high-level programming statement one by one into the machine code during the program runs. So that is the difference between compiler and interpreter. So when we write a code, okay, so that code is executed line by line by the interpreter, okay, during the runtime. Whereas when we use compiler, the complete code is compiled at one glance. So that is the difference between compiler and interpreter, and Python is an interpreted language. Next we have object-oriented language. Python can be treated as procedural language as well as object-oriented language. It supports with the features of object-oriented language. Next we have multiple programming paradigms. It means that Python can be used to develop large, complex and different types of software applications. For example, the language like C and C++, using that language we can only develop the softwares like console applications, game applications or Windows application. We cannot use C, C++ for developing web applications. Whereas Python is such a language which can be used to develop different types of application. It means we can develop mobile applications, web applications, then Windows application, console application, etc. So these are some of the reasons why Python is so popular language. Now next we will see history of Python. Guido van Rossum was the founder of the Python at CWI in Netherlands. In February 1991, von Rossum released the code labeled 0.9.0. The first version of the Python was released in 1994. Python language is influenced by the programming languages like ABC and Modula 3. On December 3, 2008, Python 3.0 version was released. There is a small history behind why the Python language is named as Python. So the name came from the famous BBC comedy series in 1970, which was named as Monty Python Flying Circus. So this was the name of the series. Okay. So Van Rossum wanted a name that was short, unique and simple and slightly mysterious. So he decided to call the language as Python. So this was the small history behind the Python. Now let's see the different versions. What are the different versions of Python? Okay. So in 1994, the first version of the Python was released. That is Python 1.0. And in 2000, Python 2.1 version was released. So in each year, different versions of Python was released. The Python 3 was released in 2009. Okay. So the latest version which we are using in 2019 is Python 3.8. Okay. So these were the different versions of Pythons. Now next we will see the features of Pythons because of which the Python language is so popular and make it different from other languages. First feature of Python is easy to learn. Python is easy to learn and use. It is developer friendly and high level programming language. High level programming language means it is similar to English language which is understood by the developer. Next is expressive language. Python language is more expressive. It means it is more understandable and readable. Next feature is interpreted language. As we discussed before, Python is an interpreted language. It means it executes the code line by line at a time. This makes the debugging easy and thus suitable for the beginners. Next feature we have cross-platform language. Python can run equally on different platforms such as Windows, Linux, Unix, etc. So we can say that Python is a portable language. Now what do you mean by cross-platform language? It means that when we write a particular code in one particular platform and that same code can be used in another platform. For example, if I am writing a Python code on Windows operating system, then that particular code I can run on Linux operating system also or Unix operating system also without making any changes in my code. So that is called as a cross-platform. Clear with this? Okay. Next feature is object-oriented language. Python supports object-oriented language, or we can say object-oriented concepts like class, object, inheritance, polymorphism, etc. Next feature we have is free and open source. Python language is freely available at the official website address. The source code is also available. We do not require to pay for download and installation. Therefore, it is an open source. GUI means graphical user interface. It means using Python we can develop GUI based application. Next feature is large standard library. Python has a large and broad library and provides rich set of modules and functions for rapid application development. Next feature is dynamic typing. It means that Dynamic typing means that, as you have seen in other languages, whenever we are using variables in our program, we require to declare the variables and we require to mention the data type of the variable, right? But in Python, we can directly use the variable without declaring it and without using any data type. The data type of the variable is defined at the runtime by the Python. So this is one of the best feature of the Python. Next feature is extensible language. So it means that the lower level modules can be added to the Python interpreter. This module enables the programmer to add or to customize their tools to be more efficient. So these were some of the features of Python which makes the Python different from other languages, and that's why Python is so popular language in today's world. Now next we are going to see Python IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So there are n number of IDEs which we can use for writing the Python code, but these are the 4 IDEs which I prefer. First is Jupyter Notebook, second is PyCharm, third is Spyder, and fourth is Python IDLE. So from this IDE, we are going to use Jupyter Notebook for our further practicals. Okay. Next is types of applications. So using Python, we can develop different types of applications. So first is desktop applications. Second, Python can be used in it is also used in the domain called robotics. Python is also used in machine learning. Then Python provides us with some frameworks like Flask, which is used for web application. It is also used for game development and obviously for data science. Data science is very trending topic nowadays. Okay, so Python provides us with some libraries like NumPy, Pandas, etc., which can be used for data science, and it also provides us with some libraries which is used for machine learning. So these are the types of applications. Next, we will see what are the career opportunities for the Python. So we have opportunity in big data, then artificial intelligence and data science, game development, smart devices are nothing but IoT, Internet of Things, and web development. So these are some of the domains where Python is in huge demand. Last is companies using Python. So these are some of the companies which uses Python for the software development. That is YouTube, Google, Dropbox, Raspberry Pi, Netflix, NASA, and BitTorrent. So this was the short introduction of Python. So I hope you have understood why Python is so popular nowadays. And if you learn this language, it will be very advantage for you in the future. So in the next lecture, we are going to see how to install the Python, and we are going to start writing the programs in Python. Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe and press bell icon for new updated videos.
Like and share videos with your friends.